Of course, you can make summoning with necromancy and the necro summons will be strong. Normally. Where was I? Haven't played for 2 days. I say we start from City Square and then we do this part of the map first, then this part of the map, then this. Then leave that and that for later. Let's begin with that. City Square. And nice and easy from the start, each NPC. The game works like fucking shit in ARX. It's not optimized well. Let's check the settings. See what the fuck is wrong with this. All fine, it just works like shit in ARX. Oh my fucking god. I really hope they're gonna optimize this a bit. Way too many details in ARX. What the fuck? You kidding me? I put me on a nameless island, quick load. Where do you play on classic, Dringus? See if it takes time forever to save. Ah, it takes forever. Jesus Christ.
A pale young man gazes at the square, seemingly lost in his thoughts. His face and clothes are daubed in what appears to be red paint. Nearby, a canvas sits upon an easel.
I didn't just see it, I witnessed it. Now I must preserve it upon canvas for the generations to come.
He nods, a faraway expression on his face.
The great schism of the divine order and the ruination of arcs. This will be my masterpiece.
Jesus Christ, man. You got that much? Give me some. Oh, we're good.
I usually only display completed works, but Well, this painting...
He gestures to the canvas. It's completely covered in the same shade of red, layer after layer. It's sodden, dripping onto the cobbles.
Go with that, Prince.
I am an artist. I do not do vanity commissions. Not shocked, no. Perhaps a little light-headed.
He tugs back the sleeve of his tunic to reveal a blood-soaked cloth bandage around his wrist.
He's painting using his own blood.
No, I must continue. What would my father say if he was still alive to see me now? He was the finest painter of his generation, and he used his own blood for his masterwork. The final panel of The Sacrifice of Lucian. Self-preservation is a petty concern. I must put the spiritual above the corporeal. I must finish. For the most part. A copy can be seen at the great cathedral here in Arx. I visit frequently for inspiration. But the original panel, the one that my father used his blood to depict Lucian's final sacrifice, was given to Lord Kem a long time ago. He keeps it locked away somewhere in that mansion of his. A masterpiece like that should be on public display for all to see.
Mm-hmm. Get out, he's gonna notice. Let's wait for him to cool a bit.
The people will be happy to see the likes of...
I think it's fine now. What are you doing?
His gaze rests upon you for a moment, then moves on.
Jesus Christ. Let's check this some more.
What's
I'm
this?
going back for those ghosts.
I found something.
A bloody battle with fish. Holy shit. Fuck this. Wreck.
The spirit burns with rage at the carnage wrought on Arx. Rage for the Voidwoken, rage for the Magisters, and rage too for himself and his fellow paladins for failing to see the danger until it was too late. The spirit of an older man observes the nearby painter.
His father.
He tut-tuts to himself.
That poor boy is wasting his time, walking upon well-trodden paths. I thought I raised him better than that. Did you tell him what you thought of his little picture?
Yeah.
Unfortunate, isn't it? He isn't without talent, but he never overcame the fact that he was my son.
You're the one who painted the sacrifice of Lucian.
Of course, my finest work. I drew upon everything I had for that piece, all of my skills, my experience. Why, there's even my own blood and source on that canvas.
Source.
They are part of a private collection now, Lord Kem's. Perhaps he'll grant you a viewing, but I doubt it. There's a reproduction on display at the cathedral. Not the same as viewing the original, of course, but it gives the great unwashed something to pray before. Of course I am. I painted the greatest works of art that Arx has ever seen. The sacrifice of Lucian.
And what happens if we decide to speak with his son again?
The red-splattered young man paces the square once again, in a state of reverie.
Self-preservation for the most part, but the original, he keeps it locked.
Nothing will happen. Maybe if I steal a picture, then the destruction works. Maybe then. But I can steal now. Could be that I need to steal his picture, then he's gonna stop wasting his own blood. There'll be more corpses here. The fuck is this? This?
For the safety of Rivellon, report all sorcerers to the nearest Magister.
Right. There were more than 2 ghosts. I saw 3 there. Source Hound. Let's go here. It's a dubious flyer. Stolen.
Dwarven wedding interrupted by Voidwoken. Brave Dwarves party on. Hear ye, hear ye. Paladins promised the good council school will reopen soon. People respond, now hurry.
On top of performance issues, half of the quests are bugged. Great, fucking great. Get this coal.
Hear ye, hear ye. Stranger threatens kid. Town crier unhappy.
She sticks her tongue out at you, then gets back to work.
Hear ye, hear ye. I'll give you that. Dwarven royal stands tall. Hear ye, hear ye.
bugs, yeah.
I welcome newcomers and natives alike.
Hear ye, hear ye! Kraken sighted at sea! Several ships missing! Hear ye, hear ye! Suspect in Alexander murder found dead in driftwood.
Get out of here, you dirty mutt.
Hear ye, hear ye! Lucian's day arrives. Hopeful pilgrims take the path of blood. Not if you're without sin, it isn't. Hear ye, hear ye! Friendly Hubert publishes latest edition.
I welcome
New book
newcomers and
already out
natives
of
alike.
date.
We shall trade.
Hear ye, hear ye! Dwarven wedding interrupted by Voidwoken. Brave dwarves, party on! Hear ye, hear ye! Magister's rooted. Lord Kem's paladins back in charge. Hear ye, hear ye!
They got damaged in the fight. It'll fix it.
Hear ye, hear ye! Trouble brewing in the ancient empire. Dallas strengthens border defences. Hear ye, hear ye! That's all the news that's fit to share.
Is it possible that's all?
Newcomers and natives alike.
I thought it's gonna last forever.
We shall talk.
Oh, what have I
Hear ye,
looked at
hear
here?
ye!
This? Jesus fucking Christ.
Trouble brewing in the ancient empire. Dallas strengthens border defences.
I welcome newcomers and natives alike. We shall trade. We shall talk.
Suspect in Alexander murder found dead in
I
drift.
don't want no trouble, lizard.
They got damaged.
You're confident. I'll give you that. I've no problem with your kind, lizard. But plenty around Arks do. Tread carefully.
I serve all who seek aid, sir. May the gods watch over.
Trouble brewing in the ancient empire. Dallas strengthens border defences. Sweet love.
Get out of here, you dirty mutt.
They kicked me out. Don't they know who I am? All those broken arrows. You've got
This is
your work
good.
cut out. Some are still good.
Quite expensive too, but it's good.
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies straight. With cheers of bright to the size of her nose. Nature provides. I've got
Love, oh my beautiful, sweet love.
Roll up, don't be shy.
Let's waste some coin.
Hear ye, hear ye.
For sure, I won't save
newcomers and
coin.
natives alike. We shall trade. We shall talk.
Where do we go?
Trouble brewing in the ancient empire.
Replenishing your supplies, Monster Slayer? An excellent idea. There'll be more void woken to slay before we are done, I wager.
He tips you a salute and walks on.
How about you just be on your way now, all right?
all those broken arrows.
I
Oh,
serve
no,
all
no,
who
no,
seek
already spoke to him. Is there anyone inside
Some
here?
are still good.
No.
What you
What's
looking
this?
Lord Kem's paladins
I'm not
back in
picky,
charge.
so long as the arrow flies
Now
straight.
you need it.
Nature
Giant
provides.
Slayer. Back to refill your quiver, are you?
Let's see.
May the land sustain you and the wild game feed you, friend.
you dirty mutt. It'll fix it.
Hmm.
You're confident.
We'll see.
How's the potion business going?
Mixed.
Very funny.
Natures alike. We shall train. We shall cook.
A most warm welcome. May my elixirs ease your burdens. Do return, should you find it necessary.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
Newcomers, natures alike. We shall train.
It's all my gear. Big Bertha.
All those broken arrows. You've got your work cut out.
It's all
Some
my
are
gear.
still good. What you looking for?
Yeah, your bloody
I
way.
care no business.
I'm not picky, so long as the arrow flies.
What's
straight.
this?
Shop here for sundries, oddments, and general miscellany.
What'll it be?
What a pile of junk.
They got damage to the boat. It'll fix up.
Business must be booming.
We're all quite rich.
I'll give you that.
We still.
Still, paladins.
You fucker. Move! Dang. Hear ye, hear ye. Take your leave.
Nature provides.
Roll up, don't be shy.
What's with this dog?
Good. What you looking for?
Permanently blinded. Where are we? Toy seller senders. Toys. These are all
I think you might
toys.
be my favorite. Shh, don't tell the others.
What is deactivated bewitched Muppet? That's not a bloody toy. What are you doing, idiot?
A visitor. Tell me, do you like puppets?
You like to get wrapped. What? What do you mean we can steal from... How? What? You kidding me? Is there anyone else here? These things. Alright. Admit that you do.
The toy seller nods and smiles.
Wonderful. Here, take a look at this.
The puppet springs to life.
Impressive, no? There's a lot of craftsmanship in that small package. Quite a lot. Now, what can I do for you? I haven't had many callers of late, what with all the fuss and hubbub that's been going on outside.
I brought puppets to life.
Sauce, what else? Each and every one of my darlings has a little bit of magic in them. It turns a mere toy into a friend.
I avoided Magister's persecution.
I'm on good terms with the Divine Order. They know what my work entails. They've even had use for me in the past. I have nothing to fear from them. Oh, no, not at all. I use only the smallest sprinkle of sauce in my work. I'd hardly think a Voidwoken would set its sights on me and my darlings. Quite. Luckily for me, I have everything I care about.
A craftsman of dreams and nightmares.
Daddy's going to fix you right up. Look at
He animates puppets using small amounts of source. There seems to be more to him than that. Perhaps we should investigate. I guess here. Now, how do we get inside there? Is there any way to get in there? There's gotta be a way around the house.
The puppet looks at you with what almost amounts to curiosity. You detect source coursing through its inner mechanisms, lending it the appearance of sentiency.
Same for this, yeah?
The puppet looks at you with what almost...
Same. How do we get in there? Let's see if there's any other way.
Hunters, I've got the wares you need.
And circle around the house. Maybe we'll find something.
A spillage all over the floor.
A key.
Good find.
I found something.
Well, I guess that's how we get in. Let's check the house. They don't give a fuck, yeah? Alarm.
The puppet looks at you with...
What the fuck? What do you mean alarm?
The puppet looks at you with...
You're not supposed to
No,
be
my
here.
god.
Just what do you think you're doing?
Why on Ifan? Reload this shit, I don't wanna speak with Ifan. Noticed Ifan first, they triggered the alarm. These fucking things. Bone Widows in Reaper's Coast. Now what level? I can't remember. Should be around 12, 13, something like that. He's gotta be very strong. That wolf is quite strong for Reaper's Coast. I summoned them, I think I had 2 points into summoning. He was around for nearly 3000 HP. I guess with With 10 points, we should have around 15,000 HP. Not sure though. What the fuck? Look at the toy shield. Jesus. When will he spawn though? I don't even know how to silence them up. He's not spawning now. Strange. What's this?
Note the blood.
Eh?
Note the blood.
What? Blood? What blood? What's wrong with Lass? You bugged out. I can't move Lass. Look at this crap. No, fuck. Stupid bitch.
You're not supposed to be here. Just what do you think you're doing?
God, I need to fix Arcs. They'll need 6 months to fix everything there is in Arcs. Fuck this. Not only that it's not optimized, it's full with bugs and glitches here. Full. Like they had a time limit for the game and Arcs feels unfinished. The best area is by far the island of Forjoy. Thanks, thanks. He should spawn now. Oh, toys. Will you? And Lass is bugged again. She doesn't want to move from there. What's wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? How about we TP Lass from there? Can we do that? Let's try to solve Lass. Get over there. Where do you walk now? Or you're just gonna... Well, that's how you solve bug with Lass, where she doesn't wanna move, or when your characters do not move, just TP them and then they'll start moving again. Yeah, huge game. Most of the people won't have nerves to reach the end. Definitely. Now, what do you mean, blood?
Note the blood.
Note the blood. That's a... That's a torturing device. I guess blood rain here. What will happen now?
Note the blood. Note the blood.
You mean note the blood? For some reason he's not coming up now. Oh my god, you have them in every cupboard here. Plywood log. There he is. Come on, let's see what's gonna happen.
Be here. Just what do you think you're doing?
Apologies, must have gotten lost. Yeah, right, lost. Declare that you think he's hiding something.
The only thing I'm hiding is my desire to teach a trespasser a lesson, and I'm doing an increasingly poor job of it. Now answer me!
Say that what you were doing here is of no concern to him. He'd do well to forget all about this, unless he's on the hunt for trouble. Say that he's a salesman. You know, when people pursuing his establishment, he should have done a better job keeping secure. Use strength.
Get out, and don't let me catch you here again.
Die, God. God. So what happened now? That is sneaking into the private areas of Toysels of Horace and warn us to keep out. I have another idea. We use one party member to talk with him, and the rest will go upstairs. Yeah, I do, and I don't intend to move anywhere. Like ever. No. Let's detach Lass, because she's completely bugged. Going over there again, this time with Lass. And then we're gonna climb upstairs. See what we can do then.
Welcome to my humble shop. Was there something you desired?
I try to speak with all party members. Use that. Ah, he runs right away. Ah, you little shit. What is
You're
that?
not supposed to be here. Just what do you think you're doing?
How about we kill him?
Threats, is it?
They activate too. Permanent evade aura. With a toy crossbow. There's gotta be a way to switch those things off. Said I use source. And how do you silence source? You just extract source with vampirism, and then they won't trigger the alarm. How about we try that? If I wanna do that, I need only Sibyl up there. She...
Look at you.
Source vampirism. And invisibility too. Get your ass up. What? What?
The puppet looks at you with what?
Bullshit! Bullshit! Use source. When I extract source, you should be up. Bloody hell. I'm gonna sneak. Yeah. That's the next thing that came up on my mind when you wrote. I'm gonna sneak. My sneak is low, only 2 points. I do like to try and test every option first, before going to obvious options. Get us up. God. Stop patrolling. And what happens if I go down? Turn. Is there painting of Lucian? Is there a basement here? There's an ornate chest. Piano and a mirror. Can you just move faster? My God. What is this shit? We safe here. Thanks for following Ziriel. Zirel! And what have I done now? The fuck is this? You kidding me? A toy sword. Right. What's the point with this house? God damn it. I don't get a point. That's... How about where the Lucian painting is? Although I just keep staring there. First I'm checking this.
Hold on,
What do you mean sneaking failed?
You're not supposed to be here.
We'll use a pyramid. Get upstairs again. And we'll check some things upstairs. This up. Creepiest guy in the entire game. Why? Because he sells toys.
Note the blood.
Fuck you and the blood. Do you turn? You do. Tomato, tomato, tomato. Cooking pots. The fuck? Get your ass down. Fuck, he discovered me like that. It's your range, goddammit. Just fuck off. No, 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 no. Fuck. Get up. Shit.
You see yourself in the mirror. It's quite a sight.
Especially in a battle. Why? Place the little holes in the battle so you can read. Just for the eyes. Use some imagination. nothing in there. Okay. So where then? Close. Oh fuck. Alright. Trigger. I wanna loot shit. You mean every kid's dream? What's this? Nothing. What the fuck? Play that. Good. No alarm when you play that. Holy shit. Painting of Alexander. So we need this shit.
The desk is locked tight. Instead of a keyhole, there's a gilded inlay that bears an engraving. It was all for you. Beneath this sits a framed square of blank parchment. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment.
Right, Arhu. Let's try with Arhu from Divinity Original Sin 1.
The black ink turns blood red as it touches the parchment. A burst of energy shoots out from the desk and shocks you.
At least I know where I need to go. You mean Feign with energy shield? I'll know once I go with Feign playthrough. On my next playthrough, I'll include Feign and Beast in party. I'll see about main character. Probably gonna pick Ifan. Ifan, Feign, Beast. And we'll see about Fort. Good thing is they don't react. That's a good thing. That's perfect. Alexander then.
The desk is locked tight. Instead of a keyhole, there's a... You take a nearby quill and dip it
Divine
into
Lucian
an
Sender's darling girl.
Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment.
How about Lucian?
The black ink turns blood red.
My fucking god. Damn it. What are these insta shot traps? How about we try with Divine? Or maybe it's none of those. Maybe we need to learn password. Wouldn't be surprised at all.
The desk is locked. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip. The black ink turns...
Yeah, well, you just fuck you. We'll try with Sanders. God damn it. If that doesn't work, then we need to find the password somewhere. I think I saw one of those things close by. And it must know the password. It could be that too.
The desk is... You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell.
How about Darling?
Then you poise its tip over the black ink turns...
It's none of this, I guess. Only Sanders is left. But I doubt it's Sanders too. Dora. Oh shit.
The desk is locked. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you
There's
poise
also
its tip
password.
over the framed square of parchment. The black ink turns blood...
Oh my god, this bullshit. Let's see if it's
The desk is locked. You take a nearby quill
Password.
and the black ink turns...
Jesus fucking Christ, shut up. Let's see if we can find that little guy. Maybe he knows about password. I saw one on a beach where those void walken are. I just need to remember where he is, and then we're gonna climb up and see if we have a password for it. He must know. Now you wanna say you found password first? No, no need for help. I wanna see for myself. But I think I saw one. There's gotta be few ways to solve the quest. There are always few ways. But let's see if I remember right. I played like 2 days ago and I saw one of those things close by. Lurks. So let's see if we can find them.
you've got some fight in ya, then I've got what you need.
I believe I saw him somewhere here. I'm quite sure of it, actually. I saw him here. Get your asses there. Let's see, maybe it's gonna work. What are you idiots doing? The fuck? Who told you to go there? I'm not touching anything, and they do this.
I like my men the way I like my cheese. Black and blue.
They need to fix their shit. Now where? Nice. I kind of pressed here, so what's happening? Bewitched Muppet. Maybe he's got a password. What do you mean deactivating? Would you play that on me, you little shit? You can also check these void walk-ins here, although save first. There we go. 30 seconds for quick save. It's happening again. Whenever they do a patch, this shit happens. Now if you want this to stop, you need to exit the game, then re-enter, and it's gonna save faster. But since they're applying patches for like 30 minutes, and again in 30 minutes and again, it's gonna happen non-stop. Get this save like 3 to 5 times quicker, and then you need to exit and do it again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
A puppet stands motionless before you, just like the ones you saw animated by toy seller Sanders. You can feel a measure of source inside the puppet, coiling around its mechanisms. You suddenly realize it's looking up at you with an expression of alarm.
Please, leave me. I mean no harm. Not anymore. They gave me too much life. More than the others. They did not see that we were in a bad place. But I did. So I fled. Our room of death. To prevent others from reaching one who is already dead. There are other rooms, all to protect a corpse. And above, a great hall of weepers and chanters. There are many others. They are less like me. They bear less life. They are content to kill any who enter the bad place. You call it source. They put it in me so I could watch, so I could kill. But they put in too much. I feel too much. I do not want to kill. There are many levers. Most spell death, but a select few spell power. Seek power to seek freedom. This is what our design dictates. Master engraved it upon us at birth. Hiding location compromised. Seeking.
Invisible. Hammerfall. Fuck. Spell permission there with the levers which led that in the room where it came from, but only a few spell power. It could be the password power. It could be that one, although I don't know why it sorts it in the Hammerfall and not in what was the name of the bloody quest. The wall. No, where is it? This one, toy seller called Sanders. I'm gonna explore here a bit, then I'm coming back over there. It could be that the password is power. The fuck happened with you? Oh, no ghost. Strange. But nothing to do with it. Voice was hell to listen to. This leads to let's see. There is no way up, yeah. There is now. Point. It's another way inside this building. Grey cat. You are Sanguinatel, level fucking 20. is there. Try to go there. Check out. How about we get the city square again? See if the password is power. Save here. Bloody save the game.
The desk is locked. You take a nearby quill and dip it into an inkwell. Then you poise its tip over the framed square of parchment.
Let's try to steal from him then. Maybe he's got a password on him. It could be. Let's give it a shot like that. Get around.
Get out of here, you dirty mutt!
What about this dog? Before I go there, why the fuck are you talking to the dog like that? Can you help him? What's wrong with you?
Hunters.
What's going on? I smell terrible things, I do. I smell fear and blood and doom and death and something else. Something worse. It's coming from under the city.
Void Walkens. Can we remove blind from that dog? Removes blind, although he's permanently blinded. He's only rested. We can remove blind. Maybe when we kill the Void Walkens under the city. It could be. Now we need to be a bit patient here. What's our only option to steal? Faster.
You're positively haunting me with your presence of late. Something I can help you with?
Notes. Source amulet that replenish source. When worn, this amulet accumulates the excess source of the weather and stores it for later use. Really interesting. Inert voodoo doll. Danger to your enemies if you knew what to do with it. Well, charm scrolls. We'll take inert voodoo doll. because that seems new. Fine glass. Now fuck those grenades, healing potions, and arrows. I'll take gold. How the puppets are moving.
Sauce, what else? Each and every one of my Oh no, I'm on good terms with the Divine Order. They know what my work entails. They've even quite...
Get out. Get a fuck out faster. Can't spot us outside, I guess. Need to check the note. That should be the password. At least I hope so. If it's not, then I really don't know where to find it. But it should be. Yes, flyer. Where's Scipio? That source amulet looks nice. Accumulate source. Papaggiora. The Pet of Blood. We need to go to Cathedral. If you want the password, I guess. Just don't know what else. Can't do nothing with the doll. Do you know how he sounds to me? Have you watched Only Fools and Horses? Uncle Albert. He sounds like Uncle Albert to me. And I've solved this thing with password later then. Let's see.
She nods a greeting.
Check everything else. How was I here? Trader Finola.
Get to it or get moving. It's the
Fionola.
busiest day of the year. Now that you're all done, why don't you just skedaddle on out of here?
Bloody two-handers everywhere. Necro. Tish.
Get out of here, you dirty mutt!
I ain't gonna steal from them.
You've got some fight.
Wait for higher levels. Maybe they'll get something better. Thanks for following. Metalixer.
I welcome newcomers and natives alike. We shall trade. We shall talk.
Traders. How about that Cathedral of Blood? Whatever.
Nature provides.
The guard ignores you. The guard ignores you.
Let me guess, the guard ignores you.
The guard ignores.
Alright. Put less NPCs.
I pledge my
Lucian.
life.
Yes, all.
Please return.
Lucian. He doomed us all when he adopted the baby Damien. I wonder what I would have done in his place.
Lucian. He doomed us all when he adopted Lucian. He doomed us all. I wonder what I would have done in his place.
How about that Pet of Blood?
I pledge
pledge my soul, O Lucian. Please
Fucking
return.
idiots.
Oh, pilgrim, may Lucian return.
Say your prayers.
Oh, pilgrim.
Say your prayers.
I pledge my soul.
I pledge my life.
I pledge my soul, O Lucian.
Please return.
Please return.
I pledge my soul.
I pledge my life, O
If I had an option to throw a fucking nuclear here, I would.
Please return.
Maybe the game would be working better.
I pledge my soul. Lucian.
I pledge my life, O Lucian. Please return.
I pledge my life.
I pledge my soul. Lucian. Please return.
Turn-based.
I pledge my soul. I pledge my heart. I pledge my life.
I had a lot of fun with King's Bounty. King's Bounty is finally available on Steam.